Right, I want to tell you a little story. When I was a teenager, I felt very out of place in my own skin, just the way that teenagers do, but also felt out of place at school I was at, and I was made to feel, I think, out of place in this country in many ways. And Shakespeare felt like the epitome of everything that I was an outside of. But I had this incredible English teacher. He was a white Jewish guy from Wolverhampton who spoke fluent Punjabi randomly, and he gave me Hamlet, and he said, I think you should check this out. I think this will help you. And in it, I found how I was feeling, and in it, I found myself. And more crazy than that at the time was that I found so many elements in that quintessentially British story which were actually so resonant with my lived experience as a British Asian. Themes of family, duty, honor, who you can and can't marry, the importance of the afterlife, all of that stuff. And it blew my mind. It changed how I saw myself in relation to the dominant culture. It changed how I saw my place in it and my idea of who belongs in these stories and who these stories belong to. And crazy as it sounds, back then as a 17-year-old, I decided I have to make a film of Hamlet. If it's the last thing I do before I die. 20-something years later, it did almost kill me, but we made it. My incredible director, Anil Karia, who we made The Long Goodbye with. And, as much as I would have liked to have made it sooner, it was a 13-year-long process. I've realized that it's actually the perfect time for this story, because it's a story about right now. It's about grieving the illusion that the world is a fair place. And that's how we all feel. We're all grieving that illusion. We're all confronted with its shameless injustice. Not only that, we're being gaslit about it, and we realize we're complicit in it. That's exactly how Hamlet feels. And so my hope with this film is that if you're feeling that way right now, this film meets you in that place. And my other great hope for it is that maybe if there's a English class somewhere around the world years from now, and there's a kid out there that feels like their heritage is not British and British heritage is not theirs, that there might be an English teacher that shows them this film, which happens to be the first non-white Hamlet in cinema history performed in Shakespeare's verse. So, yeah, man, just wanted to give you some background about what this film means to me, why I made it. And yeah, I hope it really connects with you.